Toothless, the most legendary dragon in all of How to Train Your Dragon, didn't just become the alpha of dragons and oh no, this charismatic black dragon with retractable teeth and a devastating plasma blast went on to establish an entire dynasty that would span over a millennium and shape the future of dragonkind itself. What started as a friendship between a boy and his dragon evolved into a sprawling family tree that's equal parts adorable, badass, and surprisingly complex. Let's start at the very top with the power couple themselves. Toothless, the last known Night Fury, is basically dragon royalty. We're talking about a creature who can disappear into the night sky like a phantom, whose plasma blasts can level entire buildings, and who mastered the art of sea skimming like it's nobody's business. But here's what makes Toothless truly special among dragons: his intelligence. This isn't just some fire-breathing lizard working on instinct. Toothless has shown some strategic thinking, emotional depth, and even what appears to be a genuinely dry sense of humor. He's the dragon who learned to draw pictures in the sand, who figured out complex flight maneuvers, and who eventually became the alpha king of all dragons and ruler of the hidden world. Not bad for a dragon who started the series as the most feared and misunderstood species in existence. Then there's his match, the Light Fury, a dragon so ethereal and magnificent she seems like she's carved from moonlight itself. While fans have affectionately nicknamed her various things, the shimmering white dragon serves as the queen of the hidden world right alongside her mate. She's got abilities that even Toothless doesn't possess, like her signature plasma camouflage that lets her literally vanish into thin air after flying through her own blast. She's fast, she's strong, and she's got stealth skills to rival her darker counterpart. But don't let her graceful appearance fool you. This dragon is fiercely protective, strong-minded, and can get downright aggressive when her family is threatened. She and Toothless are roughly the same age, making them perfect partners in every sense, and together they rule the hidden world with a balance of power and wisdom. Now, where things get really interesting is when these two legendary dragons decide to start a family. About a decade after dragons and Vikings parted ways, Toothless and the Light Fury welcome three adorable bundles of chaos into the world: Dart, Pouncer, and Roughrunner. These three nightlights, as Hiccup aptly named them, are hybrids that combine the best and most striking features of both parent species. Dart, the only daughter and quite possibly the ringleader of the trio, is something special. She's got her father's sleek black scales, but sports her mother's stunning blue eyes, creating this mesmerizing contrast that makes her instantly recognizable. White patches dot her nose tip, ear appendages, paws, underbelly, and jaw, giving her this striking tuxedo cat appearance that's absolutely adorable. But Dart isn't just a pretty face. According to those who know her best, she's immediately friendly and absolutely fearless with every new dragon and person she meets. She's the adventurous spirit who got bored with the daily routine of Hidden World and convinced her brothers to sneak out and explore New Berk. She's independent, outgoing, and possesses all the abilities of her hybrid heritage: cloaking, strength, endurance, and speed that lets her keep pace with her parents even as a hatchling. Pounce, the smallest of the siblings, is predominantly white with black patches scattered across his body and tipping his head, nubs, and tail. He's got his father's teal-green eyes though, connecting him unmistakably to the Night Fury lineage. This little guy lives up to his name in every way. He's vibrant, humorous, and absolutely fearless, though sometimes a little less careful than he should be, requiring Dart to occasionally rein him in. When he's not getting pulled into one of his sister's schemes, his favorite pastime is picking playful fights with Roughrunner. But Pounce has got some unique tricks up his sleeve too. In addition to standard nightlight abilities of cloaking, speed, agility, and strength, he possesses something special: the ability to create a blinding flash of fire to distract enemies. He's also exceptionally good at the plasma cloaking technique, better than his siblings, making him a master of vanishing acts. Then there's Roughrunner, the adventurous yet surprisingly lazy member of the trio. Like Dart, he's predominantly black with white patches on his legs, back spines, belly, smaller ear appendages, and tail fins. He's got his father's green eyes too, maintaining that strong Night Fury connection. Roughrunner has been described as the chill one, the dragon who's content with his world and doesn't need to go seeking thrills quite as often as his siblings. He's got strength, stamina, endurance, and the family cloaking ability. But what's really funny is the contrast between his adventurous side and his tendency toward laziness. When he does get motivated though, watch out. He's shown he can be strong enough to carry his siblings, and has the stamina to fly from the Hidden World all the way to New Berk. But the family doesn't end with one generation of adorable hybrid dragons. Fast forward a millennium, and we encounter the continuation of this legendary bloodline in the form of Dragons the Nine Realms. Here we meet the Elder Nightlight, an aging male who served as the king of the Nine Realms and leader of Thunder's clan. This wise and powerful dragon represents everything that Toothless Legacy became: understanding, intelligent, fair, strong, and a natural leader. The Elder was larger than other Nightlights, possibly even a Titan Wing, and he commanded respect from his entire clan. Every family member would bow before him in reverence. He was cautious and skeptical of strangers, whether human or dragon, but ruled with fairness and always prioritized protecting his family. His story came to a tragic but heroic end during the final battle against the world serpent Jormungandr, when he was severely wounded. In his final moments, this noble dragon passed on his alpha mode and title to his grandson Thunder, ensuring the legacy would continue. The elder son, Father Nightlight, carries on the family tradition beautifully. He's mostly black with white spots and patches, looking very much like a classic Nightlight. What makes him special is his role as a caring, protective father who deeply cares about his family. When we first encounter him in Season 4 of Dragons: The Nine Realms, it's clear he's worried about the elder and protective of his offspring. His mate, the Mother Nightlight, resembles the Light Fury in many ways, but with her own unique twist. Unlike the pure Light Fury species, she doesn't have smooth white wings. Instead, her clawed wings have black edging, similar to Thunder, giving her a distinct appearance. She's kind and gentle in her natural state, but when it comes to protecting her family, she transforms into a fierce combatant, ready to take on any threat. Together with the Father Nightlight, she's raising the next generation with love and fierce protective instincts. This brings us to Thunder, the absolute star of Dragons: The Nine Realms, and the current king of both the Nine Realms and, by the series' end, the Hidden World itself. This young male Nightlight is a descendant of Toothless and the Light Fury, carrying their legacy into a new age. Thunder is predominantly black with white patches around his mouth, face, tail, and feet, and he sports striking blue eyes from the Light Fury lineage. But Thunder has something unique even among Nightlights, a three-pronged tail spade, adding a distinctive twist to his inherited features. He's intelligent, loyal, courageous, and good-natured, never shying away from danger when his friends are in trouble. Thunder forms a bond with Tom Cullerson that echoes the legendary friendship between Hiccup and Toothless, proving that some connections transcend generations. After defeating Jormungandr, Thunder inherited Elder's alpha mode and became the new king, demonstrating that Toothless' bloodline remains strong and heroic after all these centuries. Thunder isn't an only child, though. He has 3 younger siblings who add even more personality to the family. There's Shadow, affectionately known as Blood Death Shadow by Eugene. Shadow is a little Nightlight covered in white markings on his black scales, with turquoise eyes that make him stand out. He possesses lightning blast abilities, strength, and intelligence, and he's curious and playful, much like the original Nightlight trio. Shadow was actually found trapped by the villain Buzzsaw, leading Tom and Thunder on an adventure that reunited Thunder with his long-lost family. Then there are Goggles and Splattertail, Thunder's other 2 siblings. Goggles is mostly white with black markings on the head, back, tail, and fins, sporting bright blue eyes. This little troublemaker is as animated, naughty, and incredibly curious as Thunder and Shadow, always getting into some kind of mischief. Splattertail lives up to the name with a white body decorated with black dots and patches extending from the forehead down the back and covering the heart-shaped tail fins. With green eyes and an energetic, cheerful disposition, Splattertail rounds out this quartet of modern Nightlights perfectly. What makes this family tree truly special isn't just the impressive powers or the royal lineage, it's the consistent themes that run through every generation. From Toothless to Thunder, we see intelligence, loyalty, fierce protective instincts, and the ability to form deep bonds with those who earn their trust. We see playfulness and curiosity, balanced with strength and courage. From the Alpha King who befriended a Viking boy to the young king who defeated a world serpent over 1,000 years later, the family tree of Toothless and the Light Fury is a testament to legacy, love, and the enduring power of family. It's a dynasty built on courage, maintained through loyalty, and strengthened with each new generation. Whether it's Dart leading her brothers on midnight adventures, the Elder sacrificing himself for his grandson, or Thunder standing up against impossible odds, every member of this family tree carries that same spark of heroism that made Toothless a legend in the first place. And who knows, maybe centuries from now, another descendant of this incredible bloodline will rise to face whatever challenges the future holds, carrying on a tradition that started with one extraordinary Night Fury and his Light Fury mate in the Hidden World so very long ago. While Toothless family tree is fascinating, there's a really dark truth about this family tree that most people haven't realized. Click on this video to find out. Go ahead, click